Howdy y'all, Stock Warden here, back with another video, and today we're introducing a new stock to the YouTube portfolio. It's going to be Applied Digital Corporation, goes under the ticker APLD. So let's go ahead and get into this stock on why this is now a new part of our Rocket Stock series. So Applied Digital Corporation designs, develops, and operates digital infrastructure solutions to high-performance computing and artificial intelligence industries in North America. It operates through data center hosting businesses and HPC hosting businesses. So the company offers infrastructure services to crypto mining customers and GPU computing solutions for critical workloads related to AI, machine learning, and other HPC tasks. It engages in the designing, constructing, and managing of data centers to support HPC applications. The company was formerly known as Applied Blockchain Incorporated, and its name changed to Applied Digital Corporation in November of 2022. So Applied Digital Corporation has a lease agreement with CoreWeave for an additional 150 megawatts at its Polaris Forge 1 campus in Ellendale, North Dakota. So Applied Digital's corporation is based out of Dallas, Texas. So just under a quick overview on Applied Digital, they are a huge infrastructure company that is built on the bottom basis of powering all of these new technologies that's coming into play. The computing power and technology is getting so fast. AI is coming on so strong and is also advancing at a absolute astronomical pace that nobody thought AI was going to be jumping leaps and bounds this fast. So Applied Digital is a huge pusher into being able to power and store all of this computing that needs to be taken on and held into some type of infrastructure, because the cloud has to be created. It's not just a imaginary space where whenever you search up something, then it just pulls out of thin air. This is the actual brain behind AI, where all of the signals are being sent in and out of. So, but what makes Applied Digital so different than the other in industrial stocks and companies of its kind is that they are revolutionizing this accelerated computing like nothing that I could completely compare to any of the other ones. So, because their capacity is absolutely insane compared to all the rest of them as well, because the innovators are pushing for Applied Digital's next-gen infrastructure solution to be boosted into their own enterprises because of the flexible, state-of-the-art design, reliability, and power that they're going to be able to create and hold. So with the AI revolution demanding infrastructure that delivers optimized performance, scalability, and energy efficiency to be able to drive innovation, competitiveness, and sustainable growth, especially in those AI sectors. So, and one of the huge aspects about this on how their infrastructure is being bolstered and boasted about so heavily is that it's the way it's engineered, because they are strategically selecting specific sites that are going to be able to harness stranded renewable power, positioning their data centers close to major energy sources to be able to maximize efficiency and support sustainable operations. Because right now, they are actively set into 400 megawatts. In the past 18 months, they have constructed over 480 megawatts. And with their future main site going to be completely, whenever it's completely built and online, it's going to be a 1.4 gigawatt area. So this type of architect is going to be absolutely phenomenal whenever they get it completed. So, because Applied Digital isn't just pushing the boundaries, it's redefining how data centers are designed and delivered to support the robust requirements for the next generation AI factories. So the other data centers are meticulously crafting different ways and different areas and engineering different specifications to try to bring up the new future accelerated computing that is being not needed but demanded at this point in time. But Applied is just completely throwing retrofitting out of the window. So everything that they are doing is designed for accelerated computing, empowering more and more people to be able to unlock innovation unlike never before. And also, redundant systems are bringing in a way for them to be effortlessly scalable, and also they have a state-of-the-art innovative cooling solution to be able to ensure peak hardware efficiency and reliability. Excuse me. So, strategically, with them locating for optimal energy cost, along with being able to have this innovative cooling solution to be able to create the best environment possible for the hardware to stay running efficiently and to create a solid structure for reliability in this as well, then it's absolutely just groundbreaking work. So, with them focusing on the right kind of infrastructure at the right speed to the market, is what is accelerating Applied Digital absolutely to the moon, because the stock has been absolutely blowing up. If we go back and look at where they were just a year ago, this stock was at $7 a share. And now, even today, after a pretty hard hitting day on the bears, but the entire market has had a pretty harsh hit on the bears for the day today, they are at $38 a share. So, just in a year's time, they are up over 100%. So they are way up into the stratosphere whenever it comes to the investing side of this thing. So right now, the stock has rose 68% just year to date. So whenever you're looking at the new boost for why there's going to be another surge for Applied Digital Corporation, is because Nvidia is betting $2 billion on CoreWeave. Now, CoreWeave is Applied Digital's anchor customer that has $11 billion in contracted lease revenue across 400 megawatts of data center capacity, which Applied Digital is boosting their megawatt data centers, because right now they're currently at 400 megawatts, but they're going to be building all the way up to 1.4 gigawatts. So this is going to be absolutely crazy for them to be able to be partnered with Applied Digital, and Applied Digital already having the a main customer of taking all of their computing power and also bringing in a whole wad of cash and revenue with this. So, and even their earnings in the past year have also been exceeding expectations nonstop for the past for the past year as well. But the only downside that I have seen within Applied Digital is that they hold $2.6 billion in debt against $1.9 billion in cash. And they've also issued $2.35 billion in 9% notes, which are going to be due in 2030. So that 2030 is coming up pretty quick. So right now they're at 1.9 and they have to get to 2.6, but that's not even counting the 9%. So they have a total of barely 4 years to go and the time's ticking down. So with them being so large and being as big as they are, holding their own infrastructure, then I don't see them having too much of a financial issue going into the future, because if they continue to boost their growing infrastructure and to continue to get more customers into the market, kind of like how CoreWeave is, along with NVIDIA backing CoreWeave as well, then that would just mean even more for Applied Digital to be able to bring them higher and higher, not just in the stock, but also in their earnings report as well. So that's something that's going to be seen pretty soon, but they are still under construction. It took them 18 months to get the 480 plus megawatts that they have currently built up to now. They are still generating at least 400 megawatts of power as it stands. So that typically would mean that by 2030 that they should be at that at least 1 gigawatt of power for, for all of the computing and AI. So then this is going to be one massive data center. So that's going to be something to behold, and this is definitely a stock to continue watching and holding on to, because this stock has done nothing but go straight up. It almost kind of seems like it would be a second Palantir, if I do say so myself, because they have had a hard run up all the way up to the top, continuing to boost and bolster for their investors. And then they have had a pretty decent drawback, but once again, they're still going to continue moving up because they're still making deals, still under construction, still building the company bigger, better, and trying to be the best in their class, because as of right now, they are the best in their class. So it's definitely one I'm gonna end up getting into and checking more out. So y'all stay tuned to be able to hear more from what this stock and what this company is going to hold and have to offer. So hope y'all enjoyed the video, and if you did, drop a like, comment if you know anything extra about Applied Digital, and or if you've already been looking into this stock, or if you've even have this where you're holding it in your portfolio. So this is the Stock Warden riding off. See y'all come back now, you hear?